Hello and welcome back to another video. This is a quick look at Mercs on the Sega Mega Drive. Very early release on the system. I'm playing it in 60Hz Japanese mode, so it's coming up with a title I believe is Commandos 2. Two different types of modes here. We've got the arcade mode and the original mode. I'm going to go with the original mode, which is not quite as graphically impressive as the arcade mode, but it's certainly interesting, because you only get one life per level, or certainly to start off with. As you get to each subsequential level, once you visit the shop, you gain another man to fight as, who will have slightly different attributes, mainly in the type of weapon that they have at his disposal. Could be a rocket launcher, could be a flamethrower. It certainly mixes up the gameplay. I think it was good of Sega when they converted this Capcom coin-op game to add this sort of extra mode, just to add to the longevity. So these medals you pick up, they work as a currency system in the shop. So well worth trying to get as many of those as possible. Now, this was originally a Capcom arcade machine that was free player. It would have been nice to see on the Mega Drive, but you can understand why they didn't bother. I'm not sure, I believe that could well have been a twin stick shooter. So you sort of have to put up with 8-way firing in the Mega Drive version, as you would expect. But you soon get used to it. And the enemies will just keep on spawning, so you're best just to work your way through as best you can. Now, I also think the original coin-op actually worked in Tate mode, so I believe you can get that for the Sega Saturn. Who knows, maybe one day. Some like Capcom arcade classics type compilation. So here's a first end level Guardian, very iconic this. You ever seen this game in any of the posters that you used to get when you buy a new game? It would always be a screenshot of this particular boss encounter. I'm really not making a very good job of showing you how to do this. My lager fueled antics. Just going to fire a little bit and then get out of the way. Which is a lot easier said than done. Very much patience is a virtue on this stage. I think I'm tempted to throw the other bomb out there, but I'll need it for the next stage. There's a chance I can do it. I think one more hit, I'm pretty much done for. So, oh no, I'm gonna have to get the bomb out and throw the bomb out. Couldn't like it. Really, you want to get through the first mission without using any of your bombs. That's mission 1 complete, and I've really got to hold it together now. I've not got very much life. And the first thing we're going to encounter pretty shortly is tanks. And they take some beating. Oh, we're not even going to make it to there. Well, there we go. So we didn't get to see the shop. So I think we'll do is have a quick look in arcade mode. Just try and round out this video. And you'll see some subtle differences, certainly a storyline, which I shall skip. Start on the beach here, and straight away, variety in the colour of the enemies, and just the total. You know, these trees were not in the original one there, in the original mode. None of these destructible environments. You see there's not actually a shop in this version. What you do is you pick up power-ups as you go along. There we go, there's that boss encounter again. Seems to be a fair amount easier in this mode. Leave that one in the zone now. In the Merc zone. So down he goes. And I can see the colours on my screen just looking horrendous. This is one of the things that sort of put me off continuing to make gameplay videos, in all honesty, is just the visual quality is terrible. And I'm using RGB SCAR, and I'm going to have to, in order to use a capture device, I've got to take everything down to composite, and it's a lot of hassle for me. It's not really something I can be bothered with doing. I'm up here less than I want to be anyway, certainly as recent with the warm weather and other things I've been getting into. So, you know, any sort of extra hassle is just not really up my street. Far simpler just to make these sort of short nonsense videos, I guess you could say. Just fun things, you know, when you're out and about doing stuff. I mean, if people aren't interested in it, then I'm not really that bothered, to be fair. It's, I think a lot of people seem to forget that it's their channel. You should do what you please with it. Don't worry about what other people think. Subscriber numbers and all that sort of business is pretty much irrelevant. I've said it tons of times before in the past, but you see people who've got 30,000 subscribers and maybe they'll get 100 comments, and then you'll see someone who's got 500 subscribers, you'll get 50 comments. I mean, you do the maths. It's all about the interaction or the entertainment factor. The number is meaningless. So there we go. Down there as well. So yeah, Mercs, this game is selling for peanuts on eBay. Absolute peanuts. Like I say, I bought the PAL version, works perfectly fine. It's got the Japanese edition there, the version on the cartridge, and fully recommend picking it up. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll load some more videos soon, and you are third place.